And they're the wacky personalities behind Madison Microphones. Later, a behind-the-scenes look at some of your favorite radio stations. Stay tuned.
I think we're very lucky in this market to have the level of radio that we do. It's a very good level of radio.
Going good, you're having fun.
Plus the wacky world of Madison Radio. A look at the business and the stiff competition. Radio Wars is coming up next.
Well, it's with us almost everywhere we go. It's in our homes, in our cars, even in the stores, and even at work. We're talking about the radio. And here in Madison, it is big business. Tonight, we take you behind the scenes of some of your favorite radio stations. How has the industry changed? How have listening habits changed? And where is it all headed into the 21st century? Meet some of the faces behind the microphones as we take you to the Madison Radio Wars.
Good times, great oldies, 94.9 FM, WOLX.
Zach and Vic in the morning on Madison's New Rock 92.1 MAD.
1670 WTDY, Sly in the morning.
Welcome to the highly competitive.
In this market alone, we've got 19, 20 signals.
Hey!
I don't play like this.
Sometimes wacky world of Madison Radio.
JJ, hello.
Competition has increased in Madison. I think we've added to that in the last 6 months.
Changing technology, changing faces.
Good morning, I'm Vicki McKenna, WMAD News.
Changing formats.
The all-new 105.1 The Buzz. The Lone Ranger.
It wasn't so long ago that radio was something for the family, a place to gather each evening for drama and information.
We have a Arctic air mass that'll drop in here over the weekend.
But in the 21st century, radio serves a whole new purpose.
20 years ago, radio was more a mass media. Now I would call it a niche media.
And it's become a lot more corporate, thanks to deregulation and the Telecom Act of 1996.
That's changed the face of our industry in every department across the entire scope of a radio station.
And as a medium, radio faces a whole lot more competition with cable, DirecTV, and the internet. But the invention of the information superhighway has actually helped the radio business.
Underestimating the power of internet radio is a mistake.
If you look at a station like WJJO, we are a worldwide presence now because we stream our signal on the internet.
Chuck on a cell phone, you're on 1670 WTDY.
But even with so many choices for information and entertainment out there, radio will always remain part of our lives. Experts say because of one thing.
We're local. We can talk about local things.
I think it's a connection to the community.
As long as radio stays local, it's going to serve a function.
People always want to listen to the radio, and even though there would be satellite radio and Napster if it comes back, all those things, radio will be here.
And staying power can mean success. And the key to success in Madison seems to be finding that niche.
I think we're very lucky in this market to have the level of radio that we do. It's a very good level of radio. Good talent, good stations, stations that are community-minded, stations that get out there and do what they're supposed to do and serve their audience well.
We wake up to them every morning. Later, meet the faces behind the morning microphones in this edition of Madison Radio Wars.
We have a good time. We push the bounds of good taste every single day. But, people tend to like us.
Men intensive, or the #1.
Plus, meet the faces behind the morning microphones in Madison Radio Wars when we come back.
Well, they wake us up in the morning. They inform us. They entertain us. They are the morning radio duos who go to work before dawn and get our juices flowing each day. The AM Drive is a lot of fun and games, but it's also big business and fiercely competitive. Tonight, meet the morning faces behind the microphones in this edition of Madison Radio Wars. Today's hit music, Z104. Good morning.
Good morning.
Zach and Vic in the morning on Madison's New Rock 92.1 MAD.
JJ, hello.
They're the wacky personalities of Madison Morning Radio.
What's happening? It's good to have you on the show.
From the more traditional
Fletcher Keys 757 Wheel of Fun
to the edgy.
Beer, boobs, and bikes. That's what we're all about.
You're bound to find something for everyone.
It's nice to be able to, if you want to get sports, you get sports. If you want to get rock, you can get rock, or soft adult contemporary, or whatever you're looking for, you can find it.
But what makes a morning show is its personalities.
Woo! Personality is one of the cornerstones of any radio station.
And a good morning show can make a station.
It's the most important part. They have to play a big role and most times carry a radio station to some degree.
But the shuffle of voices and faces can make any loyal listener a bit confused.
Good morning, I'm Vicki McKenna, WMAD News.
Just ask Vicki McKenna, who recently moved down the hall and the dial a bit.
Even though I flipped to a new radio station, and Zach has done the same thing a few years back, and other people have done it. I don't know if people are taken to the change too well.
But the experts say change is good. It's the chemistry that's key.
The way that the two people on the air, Connie and I, interact is essential.
It's so important, and people can tell when you're having fun. They can tell when you're faking it. The sign of a good morning show is it's like a marriage without the sex.
And it's all about being relatable.
The best part is when somebody says to you, hey, I feel like I'm sitting down at a bar stool and talking to my best buddy. That's the good thing about radio.
It's the intimacy of it, you know. Kitty and I are their friends, and we like to talk to people in the morning, and I think people will always rely on that.
The best of the 80s and more. The all-new 105.1 The Buzz.
And with a new format added to the mix.
This is MTV on radio.
That means a brand new morning show, set to debut next week.
It's going to be important. The morning team is the anchor of any radio station.
It has been a crazy morning this morning.
That's why you see so much time, attention, and press when it comes to morning teams. You know, when they come and when they go.
Yes!
Because it is an important day part for us. It's where we greet people in the morning and we hopefully hang on to them for the rest of the day.
8:55 now, Z104. Good morning.
Good morning.